Good morning, guys. Welcome to the channel. I almost missed 6:13. As soon as I clicked go live, it clicked to 6:14. So, first of all, good morning, guys. As you can see, the screens dropped black as soon as we went live. So, on that note, let's go ahead and get the notifications sent out. As you guys can see, Bitcoin and Ethereum and the markets, for the most part, are just hanging still. And like we see normally every single day, Binance Coin is always doing something. Let's get this open here, guys. First of all, how's everybody doing this morning? As you guys stream in, I hope you're all very comfortable in your beds or on your way to work. Good morning, Jurgen. How you doing, buddy? Someone better. That's right. Oprah killed who? Oprah killed Weight Watchers, guys. Weight Watchers was a big supporter of, not other way around. Oprah was a big supporter of Weight Watchers. And funny enough, as soon as Oprah pulls her support for Weight Watchers, good morning, Fabulous Girl XRP. How you doing? I don't know if we've had too many combos with you before. Junie, good morning. And XRP Angel Connie, how are you today? Larry Cashgold in the building very early. Thanks for coming in. Malachi, what's going on? As you guys know, it's early. Okay, before I even do that, whoever doesn't follow me on Twitter, this is what was on my keyboard today. My mom left this for me at the office, and it says, "You get a wrench." And she left me a wrench. So, thank you, Mom. That is very, very cute. Josh Bell, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Where are you guys all at? We got a bunch of commenters early. Where are you guys at? What city, what state, what country, what time is it? What's the weather? How's everybody doing? That is some good stuff. George, great morning to you, my friend. All right, guys, let's shake the dust off. Let's wipe the sleep out of our eyes. Let's get ready for the day. And if you guys are already in the middle of your day, jump it up. Take it up a notch, okay? Love the wrench. Yeah, this is it. This is the official XRP Wrench Gang wrench. So this is what we're going to be keeping, and this is going to be the official wrench for the XRP Wrench Game. Nice. We got people from all over the world. Virginia, Kansas, Virginia Beach, Virginia? Is that VA? And Dubai's in the house. The Netherlands is always in the house. XRP Freak, good morning to you. And it's 2:14 for John Ellard. Larry Cashgold is holding it down from New York. Dylan's going to be upset. He loves to be that first New Yorker in here from BK, from Brooklyn. But we always love to have being held down from 6 p.m. here for Junie. Grand Rapids, Michigan, 22 degrees cold. Not into that. Shalom Brach. That's right. How are you doing this morning? Batsar Judah, good morning. BF is here, and it's 3:16. Hey, that's actually good to know that it's 6:13 here, and it's 3:16 for BF. And good morning, Cieta, Florida Trucker. Wow. Switzerland in the house. Paris is in the house. Virginia, again, in the house. Atlanta, holding it down from the ATL. Good morning, Matthew Tibbet, Mike G, XRP Barbecue, getting it in. I'm ready for some barbecue. I don't know about you guys. And North Carolina is repping, no doubt. Throw up the peace signs for Mr. John Ellard. All right, guys, here we are. Oh, XRP is holding in a solid 1% loss. Now, as we go forward, guys, and I try to start each video off with a little bit about your personal sentiment. How are you feeling about this market right now, guys? And yeah, don't let the title of the video fool you guys. Oprah definitely killed something, okay? No question. Good thing we got the advertising working. Yuri Psar, thank you so much. How you doing? What's going on? All right. Oh, we got the hearts coming in. And you know what? Thank you guys for keeping us all updated. Everything you guys do, whether it be on Twitter, WhatsApp, within a personal Discord, or coming onto the comment sections here and just spreading the message is greatly, greatly appreciated, guys. And it is really actually one of the most important things in this space, guys, is that we ultimately stay very, very connected. Now, whether that means connected online or in person, some of us actually do things with large amounts of people in person. Now, if you could understand that you have the ability to spread this message to people who are doers, okay, and who are thinkers, and who do not just wait for more information to come out from the mainstream media. You've got to get the ball rolling. Take the ball. Reza, here early. Good morning to you. Expert in waiting here. That's right. Okay, so again, about the Oprah thing, guys, I feel like with 24 of us watching right now, and we're almost at the family number, I don't want to jump into it too early, guys. Let's kind of let the chat build, and let's let Miss Connie drop some expert knowledge on us, please. Do you guys have a question? Anything really jumping out at you this morning from the markets? Anything that happened yesterday in cryptocurrency? An article that you saw someone else talk about? A video that you watched? Drop it down in the comment section. Let's get this conversation started. 120,000 XRP waiting for the bulls. Yeah. I'm looking forward for the end game, and we will prevail. XRP is number one, baby. Let's not forget that if you sat down in a group full of people and you had everybody get a piece of paper like this and write down what their number one investment was, or what their number one asset, and you didn't have to write down your name or whatever, and it could just be like a silent vote. You understand that you probably would get very, very little connection between the multitude of people. I mean, right now, if you guys were to put outside of XRP, remove XRP from, you know what? Do this for me. Remove cryptocurrency entirely from this question. But what is your number one investment? What is the thing that you trust in the most outside of cryptocurrency? Please drop that comment below. I'd be curious to see how many different responses we get and where everybody is mentally and individualistically. And are you gonna just say that you like NASDAQ will list the XRP? You know what? And I read a little bit about that. I don't think they're going to be listing XRP per se. I think it's going to be some kind of offshoot, or you know what? Please address the implications of the possibility of XRP being added to NASDAQ. Okay, you know what? Silver and guns, the business I own. That's right. Sorry, got out to share your video. Do not apologize. We are going to kidnap when Moon. We are going to kidnap when Moon. Got a question for him. I don't understand that. Your business. Real estate. Her family. Connie, that's a great answer. Just hit my 10,000 target today. Over the moon. Now can't wait for it to kick off. Congratulations, Danny. Seriously, that is amazing. Getting to the levels that you set for yourself are ultimately one of the most important things, guys. And I hope this flashing screen isn't too much for you guys. USA has the gold. Are you saying that for sure, Doug? Are you trying to tell me that the USA in Fort Knox still has all of the gold, minus all of the gold that has been repatriated to the countries that own it? And I don't necessarily. Rich Wit, free basic attention token from Coinbase available in the UK, plus some easy learning. Nice. So maybe they're doing, Coinbase is doing another learning for coins. Teresa, good morning. And you know what? I don't know if she wants us to let everybody know, but she could keep it private if she wants. But one of our Lady Wrench gangs just got a Twitter. And she's probably going around and adding the people that she trusts and loves. And that is very cool. If you're on that list, congratulations. But one of our lady bosses is definitely getting involved in Twitter. And maybe she will announce it to the world right now. And again, welcome everybody to the stream. Doug for Show, Rich Wit, BF, John Ellard, Miss Connie again. And Gaming Crypto, of course. Let's not forget the big time gamer. Josh Bell, George, thank you very much. And you know what? XRP Freak, Reza, again, Yuri. Thank you guys all for joining in. Matthew Tibbet. And again, we've got people from all over the world in this chat, guys. And it's pretty amazing to see that. It's amazing to see the amount of distance that we can cover, and that's going to be one of the cool things. Jeff, man, good morning. It's going to be one of the cool things about this industry. Chris Manuel, welcome to the channel. Chris, where are you located? What is going on this morning, buddy? That's my hand. Oh, it's Teresa. There you go. Teresa _ XRP. Welcome, everybody, Teresa, to Twitter. She is here. She's with us. So as we get back into it, there's a high school yearbook floating around. A guy's name is Wen Moon. My small trucking company, Atlanta, and strippers. That's right. And Atlanta strippers. Oh, so they have to be Atlanta strippers. It can't be. Okay, I got it. We got it. We're with you. All right. Rest in peace, Oprah. Oprah did not die, guys. Let's not get carried away. And on that note, we've got a little bit of a boost here. Let's go ahead and try to get the where did I put it? The Oprah story. Anyway, guys, so what I'm going to try to do is in the day, we're going to try to get stories that don't necessarily coincide with crypto. We should not just San Diego. Nice, welcome. We should not just be focused on cryptocurrency news. There are things happening outside of cryptocurrency that sometimes are extremely exciting. So let's go to Google and let's just see what Google's telling us. Oprah stops Weight Watchers. Oprah commercials are the worst. Weight Watchers stock. There you go. So you see, from a while ago, Oprah's been cutting her Weight Watchers stock. Now, what's been happening if you go Weight Watchers stock price? Be excited. Be excited,
Weight Watchers
guys.
International closed with no change yesterday at $19.37.
But let's get to the 6-month chart, guys, and take a look at this, okay? Take a look at this, guys. From 80 to 29. All right, so she did not die, but her bank account did. Weight Watchers stock plunged, lost 58 million. Gitmo has gold too. You think Guantanamo Bay has gold? Okay, I gotta go up and see what Doug is saying because I feel like he's talking some conspiracies now. Yes, they have the gold. Gold will end the Federal Reserve. Is that what you mean? And the new Federal Reserve system for people will happen March. Look for next month. That is a little bit sketchy, Doug, I gotta say. I'm not saying you're sketchy, obviously, but the thought of a lot of Fort Knox's gold has been... Sorry, it seems like we're having issues here with the stream. Oh, there goes the computer. There goes the computer, guys. We're losing out. Oh, but we got reset a second, though. Okay, so based on what Doug is saying... Oh, I forgot to change the output, you sons of guns. Based on what George is saying, guys, is that... Doug is saying he believes that the United States still has the gold and that the gold possessed by the United States will end the Federal Reserve, which I don't necessarily think is going to happen. It is very exciting to think that U.S. might still have its gold and have the opportunity to reinstitute a gold standard of some kind, but you've got to understand, as we look into what that is, guys, as we looked into what that is, the question is who else has gold and what are they going to do with that gold? And we discussed that yesterday. If another country like China has a currency like the gold-backed yuan, what are they going to do with their gold? If they devalue their gold at the time that the U.S. reenacts or takes back control or ownership, it will be considered some type of act of war. That would be considered China. Man... What is going on here? What is going on here? Ay, ay, ay. Guys, there must be one thing open that is just shutting us down. And it's got to happen on a good day, like a strong day, you know? Let me know if you can see me, hear me, guys, if there's anything glitching up. And Max, thank you very much for joining in. Yes, look at XRP. XRP will replace the dollar. Good morning, Spanish Fly. Thank you for joining in. All right, guys, I want to try and get into this a little bit about this Weight Watchers situation, okay? Oprah pulls back her support for Weight Watchers, and then Weight Watchers starts to crumble. This is what we're going to say. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. The parent organization for Weight Watchers was Heinz. What in the world? Open that in a new tab. Let's see what this is. Wow. Okay, we're doing some CKJ type of stuff here, guys. All right, let's get back into this here. I want you to see this, guys. Everyone, wish a good morning to Jungle Inc. Let him know that the bottles will be popped soon, and it won't just be my Niagara water bottle. We will be floating some Patron around these places, guys. Thank you guys all for joining in this morning as we take a sip of the Good Life Replenisher. We just connected something, guys. Focus here. Weight Watchers International, which was formerly owned, I think formerly based on what it says, by Heinz. So we've got massive company Weight Watchers, American mainstay, supporter by Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential influencers in the world. Oprah comes out and says something, and that becomes fully use case adopted instantly. Her book club, her this, her that, her yada, yada, yada. Take this into consideration, guys. If Oprah was to come out tomorrow and let you guys know that XRP was the end all be all, there would be a mass inflow into XRP and y'all wouldn't even know what happened. XRP would leave $1, would leave the moon, and we would land on Mars, and we might even leave the Milky Way. So, if you want to know when moon BF, when moon is when we start to get real world voices speaking about this. Now, we need to be spoken about in a man, this is a bummer. You guys, let me know if it's like popping in and out because it keeps telling me the stream is complete and it happens to be on such a good day. We've got such a good video going on here. Such a bummer. Stream resumed. Stream resumed. And yeah, the people are going to be bouncing, guys. When the stream's bouncing out, people are going to be bouncing. Keep saying it. She might be listening. That's right. Oprah might be listening. So we got to be cautious who we allow to be the main spokesman for it and why they're going to be a spokesman. We can't just allow anybody to come out and speak recklessly about XRP or cryptocurrency. We have to kind of try to keep people speaking honestly and using future thoughts to project what cryptocurrency is going to bring to the space. All right, I want to jump a little bit in. First of all, let's get a check in on the markets. I have a feel like it's probably this Coin 360 app that is bogging the computer down, but that's okay. We're going to close it down. Shut it down, guys. Time to shut it down. Is that your Ripple handle, George? And you guys definitely let people know what your handles are. We're trying to get a couple really cool things going on, and so the more connected this community is best for all of us. Humi, thank you for joining. Welcome, Malachi and Dorj Zenpa. Oprah New World Order, also a tranny. Never know. Sometimes people keep it a secret, guys, and that is up to them. China rates Tron as the second best cryptocurrency. What's behind the optimism? Now, the question behind why would China say that Tron is number 2? You've basically got Tron, which was created in China, and I would still imagine most of the original adopters of Tron probably still live in China and hold huge Tron bags. So, with that being said, I didn't want to skip this, but we did make this bridge that Weight Watchers was formerly owned by Heinz. Heinz and Weight Watchers are both struggling to survive right now, which is kind of sketchy, guys. So, again, the question is, why would China rate Tron as number 2 because they have a huge, huge stake in Bitcoin, okay? The Bitcoin miners, which I would imagine pay a lot of taxes to China or participate in the economics of the cities in which they live. We have to keep this in mind, guys. China and Tron basically go hand in hand. Bitcoin and China basically go hand in hand. So as we move forward and you start to see these projects being pushed and you start to see things happening in the background that you didn't necessarily expect, okay, like China coming out or whoever it is. I mean, who are they saying wrote this? A Chinese government body under the Information Ministry has ranked Tron as the number 2 blockchain. Very interesting. That is very exciting moving forward, guys. Now let's see. They actually give you a list here. Oh, and they don't even put EOS blockchain is at the top. Very interesting. Maybe you know, and I don't necessarily get this. Maybe somebody who is a little bit more familiar with what goes on in China can fill us in, because that is very, very confusing. Really, it really is. Russia President Vladimir Putin orders cryptocurrency regulations, sets July 1st deadline. So again, guys, as we start to get into more adopted regulation and everybody getting into the business of understanding the ins and the outs, so it's not just about everybody getting involved or invested in cryptocurrency, about having clear-cut regulations and guidelines set so that if your company or you're trying to create a future product, you have the ability to build the regulations of the new product around the new guidelines for digital assets. Russia may be about to adopt a new set of federal laws relating to cryptocurrency. What's more, it seems as if the decision has been taken at a top level, with a recent document reportedly showing that cryptocurrency order has been approved by Russia's President Vladimir Putin. This is huge. As we go forward, China and Russia and Africa and Afghanistan and all of these places, guys, that are currently non-regulated as far as it goes to crypto, and the United States for that matter, there is going to be huge adoption. There is going to be massive moves forward in regards to this space, guys. So as we go forward, it's going to be exciting to see what countries enact what regulations and why. And if and when the United States decides to wait until all of those are already enacted and or act first. Because you know that as soon as the United States comes out with regulation, that Gale travels welcome. Feels good to be in the top 5% that hodl the crypto. That's right. Welcome to the top 5%. And obviously, guys, we've got orders coming down from the Kremlin, from Vladimir Putin directly. Which means at some point, especially if you guys all think that Donald Trump is a Russian agent, all of those people who fall on that side of the conversation, that must be good for cryptocurrency if Russia's calling for, you know, clarification, because that means obviously that the United States is going to clarify just after Russia does. So congratulations to us. And a correction from Matt McLaren. We are the 1%, Gail. Just bought 50 pounds yesterday. Congratulations, George. Did you lock in that 50 pounds at? We'd be curious to know. Let's move forward, guys. I'm going to try to get through this video a little quicker. I mean, we've been like rambling on and on and on and on, and it's just been getting crazy. I've been going for like 2 hours in the morning. That's great and all, but there are many other people for you guys to watch to get just as good information from, so I feel like we can cover it if the chat's going in a strong way. And I've said that before, and I've rambled 2 hours before after saying that. So $1.9 million in cryptocurrency data. That's right, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Coinmetrics, a cryptocurrency data provider firm, announced recently that it raised a whopping $1.9 million through investments from various institutions, which include Fidelity Investments, Castle Island Ventures, Highland Capital Partners, and Dragonfly Capital. What puts us in the 1%? What puts you in the 1% is the fact that only 1% of the world is utilizing or adopting cryptocurrency at this point. Now, I don't know if it's 1% of the world is adopting XRP specifically, or if it's 1% of the world is adopting XRP or crypto in a whole. That I'm not sure of, but maybe somebody can clarify that. Let's see what Doug's saying here. Look at Digital Currency Group for global framework, but Russia has had clarity since 2013. Very interesting. Tupac, welcome to the stream. That's right. Brenda had a baby, guys, just in case you didn't know. Former Thomson Reuters executive Tim Rice was brought in as the co-founding CEO of Coinmetrics, along with the founder Nick Carter and Alexei Nokrin. They originally founded the company in 2007 as an open source blockchain data and analytics project to help equip people and investors with the required data and tools related to crypto assets. Everything is going to be picking up, guys. 45 of us in here. The Wrench Gang is in effect, guys. I really do appreciate everything you do for the channel. And here you go, Fidelity Digital Assets, from their Direct Digital Assets Twitter account. Pleased to support the efforts of data providers such as Coinmetrics, whose work is critical to the growth of this community. And it definitely is. It definitely is critical. Everything that's happening in the market, guys, right now is very critical. I think it's even less. Honestly, Marcio or Maurice? I don't know. Mauricio? That's a good question. From Holland, welcome to the chat. All right, guys, let's get to it. 1.6% of money laundering cases in Japan involved cryptocurrency. Now, again, guys, it's all about how you translate the titles. It's all about how you look at the articles. The question is, thank you very much, Doug, for show. And welcome, John. Welcome, Mr. Miyogi. It's French. All right, guys, again, understand it's all about how you interpret the articles. They could have done it this way. They could have put a measly 1.6% of money laundering cases in Japan involved cryptocurrency in 2018. Or, Marso. Or they could have put 98.4% of money laundering cases in Japan involved fiat currency. So you get how articles, just in the way they're titled, can direct the people who are following them in a specific direction. This is already this article title alone is pushing you into the direction of believing that cryptocurrency is inherently negative, because only 1.6% of the money laundering cases in Japan was done with cryptocurrency. But let's see what they're saying. December last year, reports suggested Japan had seen over 6,000 money laundering cases that involved cryptocurrency in the first 9 months. Well, the trend continued in the last 3 months of 2018. Financial regulators received another 1,000 plus cryptocurrency-related cases, taking the yearly total to 7,096 cases, the Japan Times reports. Now, we have to ask ourselves this question, guys. Money laundering cases, okay? And what they're saying here in the title, money laundering cases involving cryptocurrency. What would they consider money laundering? Would somebody call in a money laundering case or report a money laundering case if they lost access to their private keys, or if something crazy happened to their exchange? Like, let's say that an exchange in Japan shut down and took all their crypto with it. Would all of the people that had money on the exchange go ahead and report that as a money laundering case? And it shouldn't even matter, because if 6,000 money laundering cases involving cryptocurrency took place in the first 9 months, and that's only 1.6% of the total, that means that there is a massive amount of money laundering going on that involves fiat currency. This, of course, a dramatic increase over the 669 cases reported between April and December 2017. However, Japan introduced regulations making it easier to report cryptocurrency-based money laundering cases, which may go some way to explaining the large increase. Very, very interesting. Whoa, conversation regarding the XRP rich list 179 Kevin. But overall, only 1% of the population are vested in crypto. Holland to the FM. I feel like I would have a huge support group if I moved to Holland. That's right. Hanging out with the XRP fam while waiting at the airport for the blood fam. You should introduce us all, Tim. You should be plugging us into your car on the way home and let them know that while they're not there, you have another fam picking up the slack. Anything on blockchain, geez Louise. Anything on blockchain, where did it go? Anything on blockchain can be tracked. Laundering of money will cease to exist. Maximus Meritus, are you familiar with a crypto company out of San Diego called XYO? Any thoughts? I have no thoughts on XYO. I have never heard of XYO. The question being, you have obviously heard of them. So what are your thoughts of XYO and what is it? Drop that comment down below. Maximus Meritus. Digital footprints. Please, guys, thank you very much. XRP Angel, my angel, please click the likes. I do appreciate that. I wish my bags were that heavy. The banks do the most laundry. Miyogi, mister, you're right. And that's right, for sure. Crypto looking healthy lately, guys. Thank you, Matt McLaren, for that funny and fresh comment, because there are some people that'll be sitting here looking at cryptocurrency and say, that would literally be the death of me, guys, if their bags were moving as much as ours are. That's right. And you know what? Timmy! That is right, guys. Spanish Fly, me too, from Kevin. Anyone else from Germany here? Let Tupac know if you're from Germany, guys. XRP hodl until the rocket leaves and we're planting tulips on the moon. And you're welcome. You are welcome here. That's right. David, can you analyze the future of EO coin? Not at this moment. About 3% is happening. Money laundering every year in the world. Very interesting. John Constant, 20 cent XRP soon. Very interesting. EO trade. No, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. EO coin. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one of these articles here, guys. But this is very much good news. You should be excited about the fact that only 1.6% of money laundering cases in Japan involved cryptocurrency. There is nothing negative about that. Let's close some tabs and get to the last one. First of all, if you guys are a part of the wrench gang, congratulations. I actually got my own wrench this morning. My mom left it for me at work. 9 Tupac. Hi. That's right. Everybody, welcome Tupac. And you know what, guys? The Bitcoin bulls are back. And guess who wrote it? It's Billy Bomber, who looks like that guy from that 70s show. Doesn't he look like that guy from that 70s show? What's the character's name? What's that guy's name from that 70s show that looks like this dude? Bitcoin bulls are back with Bitcoin poised to break its 6-month losing streak. Uh-oh. Today, providing there are no last-minute swings, something that would hardly be unusual for the volatile Bitcoin price. The Bitcoin price, which began in February a little bit over 3,400 per Bitcoin, has added some 11% over the month, climbing to 3,800. The Bitcoin price briefly flirted with 4,000 per Bitcoin a number of times during February, but failed to secure a footing. Bitcoin's rare good month comes after a raft positive news. A raft positive news for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency sector. So, as we see, guys, my mom gave me a wrench. Fetch.ai looks scammy to me. 50% is going to team founders, etc. Very big red flag. Yeah, guys, it's very important to get into what your project is, what they do, how they participate and interact. Boom. You see what I'm saying, guys? I'm a rambler. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Love that song. And John Fracca, thank you very much for joining in. I really do appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. All 38 of you right now. While we got the 38 guys, 37, 36, 0 messages a minute. If you guys have not had a chance to do so, please do click the subscribe button. It really just takes like 1 second. Hit the subscribe button, possibly turn on the notifications. We do try to go live at 6:13 every morning, Los Angeles time. And I really do appreciate it, guys. If you have an opportunity to follow us on Twitter, I think the name should be right here under my chin. Maybe on my chin, but thank you, guys. All right, let's keep this going. What's the next article? The reason I'm moving fast, guys, to be honest with you, is because I have something that I want to cover towards the end, and it's that bill that they sent to me yesterday, which is an older bill, but Ripple denies claims it paid its way to XRP's listing on Coinbase. Even if, guys, Crypto Kamikaze 39 is an exclusive club. Yeah, what's the club that exists at Disneyland? Is it the 33? There's a private club that exists at, yes, help out my Jewish brother. That's right. Thank you, John. I definitely appreciate that, my friend. And everybody, welcome Crypto Kamikaze, who is our big-time boss man from Poland, running a 4,000 plus subscriber channel that he does all in Polish, man. I hope you give us a shout out, bro, to those Polish subscribers in Polish, man. Come in and drop us that time code so that we can go in and see it happen. Thank you very much in advance, for real, man. We're trying to get this channel to be massive, yo. We're trying to moon the channel just like we're trying to moon XRP, guys. But Ripple's head of XRP markets, Miguel Valles, went on record to clarify that Ripple did not give Coinbase any funds. XRP started trading on Coinbase Pro on Tuesday this week. Accusations have been sprouting that claim Ripple, the San Francisco-based blockchain startup, paid to have its asset XRP listed on Coinbase, which many exchanges require that. Many exchanges require an initial funding or some type of thank you very much, Crypto. I appreciate that. Some type of initial payment to get listed on the exchange. So Ripple's head of XRP markets, Miguel Valles, went on record. We're happy to go on record. Coinbase's listing of XRP, also not our tokens. Also not our tokens. So they are their tokens. They control. They are the owners of XRP. At least the tokens they control. Let's see. Was Coinbase's independent decision. We did not give them anything to make it happen. And you guys probably know this is fact. Luminous Designs, welcome. Paul Torres, thanks for dropping in. You guys know that this is a fact, that XRP at many times before has refused to pay initiation fees. And yeah, 33 is the Mason thing. That's right. I know there's a 33. There's something. I know there's a private club at Disney. It might be 44 or I don't know, 66, whatever. So we already know, guys, that XRP was not paid to Coinbase, and that Coinbase, I think at one point, requested that of XRP, of the team from Ripple, to pay them a specific amount of XRP in order to get that done. And a lot of people, the speculation or conspiracy around what the lackings in Coinbase releasing XRP is that their bags were so heavy with Ethereum and Bitcoin that for them to take on the number 3 or number 2 coin, depending on where you look at it, but for them to take on such a low capital required investable coin, put it on their platform with coins that are valued at no less than like $90 or $100, all the way up. Well, I mean, obviously now they have 0x and they have other stuff, but yeah, very, very exciting, guys, to see this as we're moving forward. That let's see what this quote is here. Here's the quote. In 2017, a Ripple executive asked whether a $1 million cash payment could persuade Gemini to list XRP in the third quarter. According to the people familiar with the matter, that followed the other attempts by Ripple to get Gemini to add XRP, exploring strategies like paying out rebates and covering related costs, the people said. During preliminary talks with Coinbase last fall, Ripple said it would be willing to lend the exchange more than $100 million worth of XRP to start letting users trade the asset, according to a person privy to that discussion. Ripple, without putting the proposal in writing, told Coinbase it could pay back the loan in XRP or dollars, the person said. If the exchange had chosen the latter, it could have profited had the tokens become more valuable upon being listed, the person said. That almost sounds like some insider trading type of shit there. Let me read this again. I'm just going to read this again. During preliminary talks with Coinbase last fall, Ripple said, now this is hearsay, okay? This is hearsay. Ripple said it would be willing to lend the exchange more than $100 million worth of XRP. So that would have been a specific amount of XRP that filled up to worth of $100 million to let the users start to trade the asset, according to some hearsay. Ripple, without putting the proposal in writing, obviously told Coinbase it could pay back either in the amount of XRP that it loaned them or in dollars, or whatever the amount of XRP equivalent would be at the time. Very interesting to see that, guys, is that we were kind of discussing that in the guidelines or the restrictions that we were talking about in regards to the halal and the that's crazy, because we were talking about that in the halal laws for Muslims and for the Jewish law for the Jewish people, that if you were going to borrow, let's say, XRP in a specific amount of dollars, it wouldn't matter how many XRP you were borrowing. It wouldn't matter how many XRP you borrowed to fill up the $100 million. No matter what the price of XRP was at the time that you were going to be repaying the loan, you would be repaying $100 million worth of XRP. So if you're repaying the XRP, it would be $100 million divided by the current trading price of XRP. Dylan, welcome. BK in the building. Thanks for coming in, Brooklyn. I definitely appreciate it. Lawrence XRP. There you go. Let's see. Did we miss anything? Yo, Simi Dot. What's going on? Club 33. Dudes, what's up? Where's my car? Yo, Dave. Teresa, you don't have one? You're welcome. Teresa! LOL. Do you need a lift? Right, David? Does sound a bit shady. What sounds a bit shady? I kind of go a little bit fast. Hi, everyone, from Ninja Warrior from Thailand. Hey, Ninja Warrior, I'm waiting for you to pop in. I set up the XRP tip bot. I believe we did it. So if you're my XRP tip bot professional, let me know if you see any change from the channel. I tried to connect it, so definitely check that out. And again, guys, welcome Dylan from Brooklyn. The #1 rule of our Effect Club is do tell people about our Effect Club. That's right, guys. Definitely got to spread the word. That's right. Ninja's here. Wow, bro. What happened? The eye doctor. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can see that. All right, so wow. Okay, that's the first time this is going to get brought up. So I have a birthmark in my eye, all right, inside the actual eye. And so a lot of people comment on that sometimes, but have to leave. Stay well. George, thanks for coming in. We talking Fidelity today. How we doing today, XRP community? We can talk about anything you want. Haha, like Fight Club. That's right, guys. Just like Fight Club. Oh, we got the hearts popping in from Twitter. Let's see what's going on. All in. Thank you very much for sharing us, of course. Very much like that. Thanks for liking. Definitely appreciate that. Ninja Warrior, did you see the news in my tweet? Keep it clean. That's right. Let's see. We can talk Fidelity today. Let's go see if we can figure out what's going on with Fidelity. We'll do some. See, that's the thing, guys. I am down to my last article here. Venezuelans using Bitcoin and crypto to remove President Maduro, calling for XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, Zcash. So, yes, there is going to be a future where Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are used to circumvent the traditional markets. They're going to be used to give you access to liquidity outside of your falling fiat dollar, let's say. Not even going to read it, not getting into it. All right, let's see. As an investment, should I trade stock or cryptocurrencies? I opened this one up. Now, I want to see the date from this because this is older. This is from November 24th, 2016, guys. A very, very interesting subject matter for us to get into right now. Hi there, good question. The simple answer is invest in stocks. Now, from the time that this person made this prediction, I would say, Mina, welcome. I would say that cryptocurrency has had percentage gains higher than the stock market as long as you were invested in the right one and got it out at the right time or in at the right time. But let's see what they say here. Don't get me wrong, I love cryptocurrencies. I have Bitcoin stashed away for when it might take off, but I don't see them as a safe investment. They are about as high risk as you can get. I'm prepared to lose it all in the case they suddenly go to zero. Cryptocurrencies are high risk, unregulated, untested digital assets. Crypto exchanges go bust about once every month. You lose your money if they do, since there's no regulatory body like the SEC or the CFTC when things go wrong. I say untested even though I read the Bitcoin source code and I know the math works out. But people thought HTTPS was secure too until some critical bugs in it were found. Now, you've got to be able to focus here, guys. Everything is going to blow starting this month. I thought you left, George. Didn't George leave? No, George stuck around. You see that, guys? We're captivating, you know? We're captivating. We captivate the minds of the people here. That is our objective. We're here to, like, infiltrate. We're here to take over so that in your day-to-day life, as you're going through your day, you're able to use this message and bring it forward. Anyway, guys, welcome to the channel. Only 2 followers on my Twitter. Oh, no. Let's go to Teresa's Twitter. Let's get a new tab and let's go to Twitter. I think I'm not going to open my notifications. Let's get to Teresa. Where is Teresa? Nope. There she is. Oh, there we go. I'm number 3. I'm number 3, just like the position of XRP on most of the charts we look at. You guys all go follow Teresa right now. Teresa_XRP, and it's Teresa. Teresa, I think. Anyway. All right. Let's get this. Of course, here is the Weight Watchers chart that I tried to find earlier, guys. And since we're in the later stages of the stream, I want you guys to take a refocus on this. Oprah Winfrey pulls back her support for Weight Watchers, and take a look what happens. Okay? Take a look what happens, guys. Ba-boom. 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 This isn't like, I mean, this would be like if tomorrow Brad Garlinghouse came out and said that he's quitting Ripple team and they're getting rid of all their XRP. This is exactly what the chart would look like. Da-douche, 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 douche, douche, douche. It would just keep getting hit. John doesn't have a Twitter. He's the next person that we can get inducted into the New Booty Twitter Hall of Fame. Welcome to Twitter, first of all, Teresa. Thanks for joining us. Oh, you guys saw it right there. We're not going into it yet. Let's look up Fidelity cryptocurrency news. Oh no. Where did it go? Still streaming. Red stream. 0 bits. Offline. Stream complete. Stream resumed. This John does. I don't know what's more out of style. Oprah or Weight Watchers. Should have been assigned to sell. For sure. I'm watching on my phone. Internet went down again. Too many storms. Oh, that's a bummer. You don't believe in Twitter. Well, Twitter believes in you. So whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Okay, so this was the news. Let's see. I wonder what... I wonder if we just take out that and we'll just go to news. Man, I got all the tabs closed and the video output is low. Man, Teresa, I followed you. Pay no attention to my Twitter trolling. Fidelity, with $6.2 trillion in assets under management, has just partnered with Coinbase, but we knew it 4 months ago. Government probes Fidelity over obscure mutual fund fees. Fidelity fee draws probe lawsuit. So, I mean, is that what we're trying to get into? Are we trying to get into the fact Fidelity instruments over obscure mutual fund fee? Okay, so what it looks like to me, guys, is that there was an obscure fee based on what we're reading here that they had hidden from their clients. So there is going to be lawsuits coming down the pipeline or settlements coming down the pipeline and future partnerships. Or if we look at it this way, that's right, Fidelity has the all-seeing eye logo. Ooh, let's do a little bit of the... No, I don't want to jump into the rabbit hole of conspiracy, do I? That would be crazy. I'm going with my social media as it is. Follow the YouTube channels for Twitter stuff. That's right. Fly away. Off into this wonderful world. Come fly with me. Let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Let's see, Twitter can be very informative if you follow intelligent people. It's very true. Very, very true. Sorry, I meant to mention, if you've seen the new video put out on crypto, who is that? Deloitte? Crypto custody briefly showing Ripple. No, I did not. But what we have here... Oh, and by the way, we should already have notification from Teresa resharing. Oh, those are the notifications. Where's Teresa's share of the video? That's how you're going to get followers, girl. Is go out and share it to the world. You must do a bit of singing. Very good. I just did a bit of singing right now. The question is what's that? I don't know. Yeah. Cobb covered it briefly. No, I don't necessarily watch Alex too much. I watched him a little bit more in the beginning, but I don't necessarily watch him too much now. Nice. That is the spirit. So the Dave. That's right. And Reza with the heart face and the cool eyes. Very good. Thanks for coming in. If you guys have a Twitter handle, don't forget the pyramid. Definitely International Ice, INT Ice. Thanks for coming in. Definitely appreciate it, guys. What should we do now? Okay, what we're going to do now, guys, with 43 people watching the stream, is I am going to get in to the info. So first of all, I appreciate you guys all joining in. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and having a good portion of this comment. Sorry, what I meant to say is being involved in a good portion of this conversation down below. This is going to be one of those articles that we got sent yesterday, guys. I'm not going to try and dig like super deep into this, but you got to first of all take a look at some of the dates and just start to take a look at some of the names, okay? Because this is the executive order from Donald J. Trump. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look. And this is from the Department of Treasury. This is a United States document. All right, I'm not going to try and get too much into most of the fluff, but as we scroll through here, guys, we need to try. And now as I'm going to stop on some of these pages here, try to take notice. Try to take notice of what some of this stuff says, okay? So you've got AML. That should jump out at you, okay? Anti-money laundering. So if you're ever somebody who has heard anything about cryptocurrency, you've heard about anti-money laundering, or KYC, which is know your customer, okay? And here we go, Cyber Apex, Next Generation Cyber Infrastructure Apex program. We're going to go through the information. Don't lose focus, guys. Here we go. Here's another big one for us. Distributed ledger technology. Now, you'd have to go through the 160-page document to find out exactly where in the document it says distributed ledger technology and what it's discussing. But here we go. FinCEN, okay, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Now, we've heard a lot about FinCEN coming out and making regulation and trying to, and FINRA as well, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, and FinTech. We hear all about these things. Let's keep going, guys. We're not going to get too stuck up on one thing. We're going to try and draw people in right now. Definitely share this video. Mark down the time that we start talking about this, because this is the future. If you guys leave this video now, your objective in this space has nothing to do with future advancements. Your objective in this space is just to get news that ultimately has pictures and flashy colors, okay? If you're here for flashy pictures and colors and cartoons popping up, then leave. We're going into the information that pertains to the future of the space that your hard-earned money, time, blood, sweat, and tears is going into. And if you can't compartmentalize 15 or 20 minutes to taking a step back and just looking at the information that others are not willing to look at, you will be the one in control. You're going to be the one in the driver's seat, guys. That's right. And Benoit's still here because he is advanced, and so is Teresa. And if you guys hang on, if you guys just hang on with us in this channel, if you can just subscribe and get through it, you guys will be considered the most advanced members of the cryptocurrency space. The number didn't change that entire time I was ranting. You want to know why? Because you guys get it. You understand. The deeper that these conversations get, the more information that we take in, the more powerful that we are in regards to being able to articulate the understanding, implementation, use cases, and future potential adoption of this space, guys. Okay? And we're still going. Do not get your focus knocked by anything. And if something jumps out at you that I pass by and I do not see, please do let me know. Money services businesses. We saw a lot about money services businesses when we were really reading the Token Taxonomy Act, okay? So, what else is jumping out at us? Personal identification number. What would that be considered? Maybe a private key. SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. We hear all about SWIFT. Okay, SWIFT GPI. We've heard about SWIFT GPI. Okay, Payments Innovation, the Clearinghouse, and the states. Let's keep going, guys. You stuck in through that little bit of my rant. I do appreciate it. We lost 3 people, guys, during that whole time that I was ranting. That means you guys are the bosses. I really do appreciate it. No date. 07/2018. I see it right here. All right, guys. February 3rd, 2017, right there. Executive Order 13772. I'm going to read a little bit about what the core principles are, because this goes over a lot about what the core principles are. Now, understand, I kind of read a little bit about this, but the core principles are: empower Americans to make independent financial decisions and informed choices in the marketplace, safer retirement, build individual wealth, prevent taxpayer-funded bailouts, foster economic growth and vibrant financial markets through more rigorous regulatory impact analysis that addresses systemic risk and market failures, such as moral hazard and information asymmetry. Enable American companies to be competitive with foreign firms in domestic and foreign markets. Advance American interests in international financial regulatory negotiations and meetings. Make regulation efficient, effective, and appropriately tailored, and restore public accountability within federal financial regulatory agencies, and rationalize the federal financial regulatory framework. Notorious, welcome. Driving in the woods. You guys keep that conversation going. I'm going to get real deep into this information right now. Here we go, guys. And there's a couple of slides that I want to show you, and then hopefully what you're going to consider something exciting at the end of this. Okay, let's get into a couple of the slides. Now, if you guys want to pause it at any point and take a look at any of these things, if it jumps out to you, please do that. Digitization of finance and economy. Changes in the hardware industry as reflected in advances in core computing and data storage capacity represent a sea change in capabilities and expand the potential for financial services to be provided on a more cost-efficient basis. What does that sound like to you guys? When considered alongside the ubiquity of mobile devices and the growth in volume and facility of applications and flexibility of mobile communication, the implications for financial services are significant. It is extremely significant what we're going through right now, guys. No question. And we look at capital flow, and that is not. We're going to try and get into a little bit. I only hit on my wife. Man, what am I missing? David needs to do some hip hop. That's right. There's some slides here, guys. A lot of information, as you can see here, guys. A lot of information in regards to verification, KYC, taxes. But what should be exciting, guys, digitization, the transformation of businesses into the digital era has a profound impact on innovation and economic growth. Converting information into digital form made it possible for data to be electronically stored, transmitted, and analyzed. As the cost of storing and processing data have decreased, the amounts of data collected and retained have correspondingly increased. So as you could see, the amount of data that we're bringing in is climbing. So more and more systems are needing to be set in place that can handle more of a load. The key driver of this digital business environment is increasingly widespread use of digital devices by Americans. Consider that 90% of U.S. adults are online. Moreover, 70% own a mobile device with advanced digital capabilities. And this is just in America. That's a lot of people. Now, we're going to get into a couple of slides here, guys, that I want you to try and focus on. XRP Jawa, thank you very much for following us. I appreciate that very much. And here's the slide of percentage of U.S. adults who own the internet, smartphone, broadband cable, social media, or a tablet. And as you could see, guys, as we get more into, you see internet and broadband, which existed from 2000 and before, have more or less over the time of adoption for the internet, social media, and the tablets have started to kind of plateau. Everything at this point is starting to run sideways. We're hitting a cap right now of people reintroducing themselves into the next stage of financial technology. I want to get to the slides, guys. I feel like we're going to start to lose people, and that's okay. And like I said, what's going to end up happening is those of you that can stick through the information, you're going to have a leg up on all of the competition. Those who cannot sit through it, you will have so much more of an opportunity to be successful. Okay, so we're getting close to these slides here, guys, and I want you to try to take a look at what these are, okay, because I think that this is kind of more when aggregators and consumer fintech application providers lack a direct connection to run fintech applications using data housed at financial services companies. They often rely on scraping. In screen scraping, consumers provide their account login credentials, usernames, and passwords in order to use the fintech application. Consumers may or may not appreciate that they are providing their credentials to a third party and not logging in directly to their financial services company. Very interesting, guys. So let's take a look at the slide. As you can see, you've got the in of login credentials and the out of consumer data. So you could see it's one way in and one way out. you log in as the customer, and you have to re-log in through every stage of the process. And then once you finally get into the bank login with your customer credentials, banks 1, 2, and 3 can now officially communicate with all of the fintech providers that all of the logins that you have authorized. So this ultimately seems like a multi-step process. You have to log in and access, log in and access, log in and access, and then refunnel all of the information once authorized through all of those platforms back through the entire system. Now, we've got another slide here that's coming up, guys, which is the next level, okay? This is embracing digitization, data, and technology. Very important, guys. As you can see, that the consumers log in through a bilateral or partnered API, which has intercommunication ability, which means the bilateral partnered agreement will be able to communicate on all levels on behalf of your original login credentials. So it won't be a multi-stage process. You will have single-stage API that has full communication rights to all of the fintech apps and the data aggregators and the bilateral partners and the banking institutions, connecting all together through the bilateral partnered API and ultimately ending up back with the customer. Now, obviously, you can see the difference between the two. You could see the fact that the consumer must log in through each stage of the process here. And then once fully authorized, the banking institution must resource all information back through all the accounts. Very exciting for us to see, guys. I appreciate y'all keeping the conversation going and sticking through. And you know what? I dream of a day on Dubai Beach just sitting there with no timeline of coming back to cold Britain. Very, very exciting to look at the prospects of that for sure. 1 hour and 6 minutes, guys. Now I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go blah, 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 yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. This is where it should get exciting. Not because of the fact that I told you guys, and what is this? I haven't seen this one. Cloud adoption. Go and have a game of chess later, community. Have fun, Matt. Use that mind. Exercise that brain power, guys. Don't ever slow it down. I'm in the same boat as Tupac. Cloud computing, service models. Easier to customize, end to end. So you see, it looks like everything, guys, is going towards the end-to-end connection where you got full communication across entire platforms. What I want there to be the most exciting part about this before we lose everybody is to get down here, okay? And this was sent to me yesterday. Oh, there's probably so much good stuff to show you guys. Very interesting. Okay, I'm not even going to go through it, guys. If you want to go through this, then you'll obviously run into a lot of the keywords that we went over at the beginning from the legend that was kind of giving us a little bit of a rundown. Let's see, where is the bottom? Here it is, guys. Oh, what's this one? Foreclosure process and home price change. Peak to current state by state. Peak to current by state. Average price change. Middle of the country, holding strong. Right there, the belt. But as you see, you get out here to the edges. California, Nevada. Having trouble. Okay. Let's get into this thing, guys. We're going to wrap this up hopefully within the next 5 minutes or so. I really do appreciate you guys joining in the stream. Don't leave yet. The biggest part of this is yet to come. And I'm scrolling fast, as you can see. We're going to get there. I promise. You guys, first of all, please do smash the likes. I appreciate everybody joining in. And yes, at the end, I am going to be reflying through that chat. So do not worry. At the end of this, we are going to go through and get our shout outs going on. But let's get down here to the bottom. page 1. Always got to stop on the colors. The colors get you. The colors get me, at least. Here we go. Almost there, almost there. 39 of you are like waiting in anticipation. Digital wallets. Digital wallets and mobile wallets have increased in popularity and have continued to evolve within the last few years. Researchers at the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston have categorized mobile wallets into 4 distinct models: near-field communication wallets, cloud-based card-on-file wallets, cloud-based card-on-file card network wallets, and merchant or financial institution QR code-based wallets. Each of these methods uses tokenization to secure payment information. Very, very cool. Like P2P, like person-to-person payments, digital wallets are also seeing increased adoption among younger consumers, albeit very gradually. Age is a significant factor in the likelihood that a particular consumer has loaded or plans to load card information into their digital wallet. As for funding choice, consumers are more likely to load credit card into a digital wallet than a debit card, and are far more likely to use a credit card to make an online payment. What did I tell you guys yesterday? I literally told you that yesterday, that if somebody was going to be coming into the market and they have the opportunity to pay for something with their credit card versus their fiat currency, the credit card is going first. That's exactly what this says. Man, I feel smart sometimes. Thank goodness. Almost there. At the end, Faster Payments Task Force. Here we go, guys. Let's see what this says. The Faster Payments Task Force was originally convened in May 2015 with the charge of identifying and evaluating approaches for implementing safe and ubiquitous faster payment capabilities. The task force consisted of over 300 stakeholders and was initially given a deadline of 2016 for completing this work. The final report was released in 2 parts in 2017. Part 1 discussed the task force approach, and Part 2 outlined the task force recommendation. The task force asked the industry participants to submit proposals for faster payment solution that firms had under consideration. The goal was not to select proposals as winners, but merely to identify ideas for solutions that private sector participants were envisioning. Very, very interesting. Let's read what it says here. Okay, so those are... I'm reading this stuff. If you guys are reading it, that's why it's so silent. A call to Faster Payments Task Force, U.S. Path to Faster Payments, Final Report, Part 2, a call to action. Well, we got to open that. Same day ACH. Over the past years, the rule writing organizations for all ACH networks and the ACH operators have been working to bring more speed to ACH payments by introducing same-day ACH services. 2017, its first full year availability, same-day ACH payments amounted to 75.1 million separate transactions with an aggregate value of $87.1 billion. And it was implemented in 3 phases. September 2016 set up 2 new payment daily submission windows, a morning submission deadline at 10:30 with settlement occurring at 1 p.m. and an afternoon submission deadline 2:45 p.m. with settlement occurring at 5. The first phase was limited to credit push transactions and mandated that every receiving financial institution be able to accept same-day ACH transfers and make the funds available to the consumers at the end of its processing day. Allowed debit pull entries to be originated. The third final phase, what did I miss here? The second phase, September 2017, allowed debit pull entries to be originated. And the third and final phase, March 2018, mandated that all same-day ACH funds be made available to consumers by 5 p.m. local time for each receiving financial institution. Currently, international transactions and single transfers exceeding $25,000 are not eligible. Very interesting. See you later, Spanish Fly. Thanks for sticking with us. So, as you can see, transfers over $25,000 are not eligible for same-day ACH because it seems like they're requiring the institutions on the back end to take over the requirements for that payment, to basically guarantee that payment. Why is the stream cutting out? All right, stream resumed, video output low. I'm going to try and get to this, guys. Use cases, blah, blah, blah. Cost, settlement, nope, not the exciting part, guys. That's right, and it is Lucky Canary Islands. All right, Mina, you got to tell me what the F is for. But, Secure Payments Task Force, guys. Wealth Management, Digital Financial Planning. This is not the exciting part. There's something exciting at the bottom, guys, that we're going to get to probably in just a second. And I'm going fast, but I'm trying. Enabling the policy environment. I'm trying to get there fast because I am going to go. I think we're almost here, guys. As you can see, this is the bottom of the document. We're at the bottom. So this is Appendix A. All right, guys, this is where you need to focus. I don't get out too much either, don't worry. Participants in the executive order engagement process. Participants in the executive order engagement process, government and international. And as you can see here, guys, you have a lot of government agencies, a lot of very important places. All right, boom. We're going to skip through that. Non-United States, outside of the U.S., Bank of Canada, boom. Experts and advocates. CB Insights. Very exciting. All right. What else is jumping out to you guys? If you see something that I'm missing that you know something about, drop that comment down below. All right. Here we go. More participants. Auto dealers. But this isn't the exciting part yet, guys. And I've even said this. Amazon, Ally, Credit Suisse, Apple Pay, Andreessen Horowitz. Okay, you guys know Andreessen Horowitz. Citigroup, BBVA, we're going to still look. Fannie Mae, crazy. MasterCard, Freddie Mac, Goldman Sachs, Google, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Cabbage, NASDAQ, Intercontinental Exchange, I'm not done yet, guys. TD Ameritrade, PayPal. These were people that were all participants of. And there you go, guys. There you go. R3, Ripple, U.S. Boncore. But Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, that's right. Oh, reading a bunch of information is tough. Square, as you can see, Western Union, T. Rowe Price, Stripe. But as you can see, guys, Quicken Loans, R3, and Ripple, all right there next to each other. This is something that should be very exciting. Should be something that you are looking forward to as we move forward. The fact that Silicon Valley Bank, everybody was involved in this ordeal here. Open up this Faster Payments Task Force thing. Let's see, did they put Zagone in that picture? Can you guys tell, is there somebody from Ripple in that picture right there? Let's see. Oh, it's only 47 pages. Your prediction for end of year 2019. I make no predictions, but I'd like it to get to 613 of some kind. We make no predictions, man. Doesn't matter. It's going to happen at some point, I believe. Does it say who the participating members are here? in the task force? Yeah, Intuit. That was up there too. Quicken Loans. That was all there. Someone, let's show me Ryan's going here. It'd be cool if you put... Oh, here we go. What is this? Proposals. We're looking for Zigone. Proposer. We're looking for Ripple. We're looking for Zigone, baby. I don't know. Maybe he's not here, but it is 47 pages. Anyway, guys, done with that. Done with that. Hour and 19 minutes. Obviously, I said I was going to only go for like 30 minutes today, but we blew through that. So that's going to do it for today. Maybe we can get in a little check of the markets here. Maybe we can get a little check on the markets. Get a little Coin 360 action going on before we sign off. Boom. We'll start going through this. All right, guys. What's my expectation for March? I hope everything just keeps going forward. In and out, David. Yes, I hope that means that I'm going to go get some in and out in like 3 hours. For sure it does. All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in today. Mina, thank you. Teresa, I definitely appreciate it. Benoit, to all of our XRP wrench hands, to all the strong hands. David, Huxlag, thank you. INT Ice, Mina, Lofty, Shaz K, John, and yeah, Freddie and Fanny. Definitely. Canary Islands is in Spain. What's up, dude? Thank you for coming in. Ninja Warrior, thanks for being here. Miss Connie, thank you for retracting some messages. Tupac, thanks for being here. We always love to have you. John, again. Fancy was here. And Mo, I think it was Mo, was here as well. Thank you guys very much. Matt, thank you. Let's see. Notorious XRP, that's right. Mina, Matt McLaren, and Freak Willie, thank you very much. And thank you guys all for liking and subscribing. Reza, thanks for coming through. The Gale Travels, thank you very much. Who else we got? Stay at Home Dad, thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it. George, thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a great day if you guys are all at work right now. And, of course, Jungle Inc., Crypto Kamikaze, 2 of our contributors as far as content goes. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys all have a great Maximus. Thank you guys for coming in. Hope you have a great day. A beautiful afternoon. Paul Torres, thank you. And Max, thank you for coming in. XRP Heart 179 Kevin. I really do appreciate it, guys. And Tim, I hope you have a good day with your blood fam. I hope you don't really stay away from us for a week. We definitely appreciate everything all of you guys do for the community. All of us content creators, we need you guys. We are nothing without you, just like the trolls are nothing without us, because we build the bridges that they live under. So spread the message. Bring everybody in a little bit closer. Share your XRP. Share your knowledge. Share your life and your love. Go out and have a blessed day. Carpe diem. Seize the world. And we see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Thanks for joining in. XRP to the moon. Moonville it is. Hashtag XRP Wrench Gang. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you tomorrow.